Come is the 15th studio album under the name Prince. The title track starts off with come and ends with orgasm. The double entendre is an invitation to do both. If you will, so will I. Come and come. The turmoil with Warner Brothers was coming to a boil. Prince was restless, and he wanted out. In the wings were the most beautiful girl in the world, and the gold experience. Come never received its flowers. No supporting tour. For me, it's a complete masterpiece. A dark opera set in a gothic tale covering an array of different scenarios. A fantasy for all to see and or imagine. In this you'll uncover voyeurism, submission, isolation, relinquishing control, dominance, and finally, release. Prince is his own Christian Grey of the era, where touch goes beyond the flesh. Come here, I got something for your mind. Commanding her or you, the listener, to do so. The greatest form of intimacy takes place in the mind. It can cast a spell, unlocking all of the senses.
You should do that, baby. No more when you tired. Spirit's calling. Here's a reason why. If you had a chance to see the future, would you try? View us up with eye.
By 1993, Prince had truly made peace with hip-hop, since first mocking it previously on the Black Album. And the Come album was where you can begin to hear how influential West Coast hip-hop was becoming to his sound. To add to that, Prince enlisted West Coast producers like QD3, J Swift of The Far Side, and Shock G of Digital Underground to remix selections from the album. The song Come itself is quite stripped down, using solely a foundation of a repetitive bass and guitar double riff, minimum synthesizers, a horn section weaving back and forth between James Brown funk and Duke Ellington swing. Prince's famous layers of vocals. Leaving behind the cherished Linn drum that impacted his style throughout the 80s, the drum loop was sequenced on an Akai MPC 60, which Prince began using in the 90s for most of his projects, including Come, Emancipation, The Gold Experience, and Chaos and Disorder. Also added is a layer of DJ scratches to the mix to put the final cherry on top.
When I lay down, I wanna tell you what to feel. Don't be surprised if I'm making my day to me. Making you inside, outside. With my tongue in the crease, baby, I go round. When I go down, 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 down.
The album cover is in Barcelona, Spain. The Gothic style structure is called La Sagrada Familia, designed by Antoni Gaudí, dating back 142 years. Until this present day, it is still unfinished. Photography of this iconic cover was taken by Terry Geisen. The funeral art by J.C. Munson. Only Prince while living and breathing would prominently place his birth year, 1958, with a full death year of 1993. It was Prince ending his past with Warner Brothers and looking to the future.
This is the dawning of a new spiritual revolution.
When I call you up, I wanna tell you what to wear. Don't be surprised if I tell you to go bare. Long as you wash between your soul and through your hair, the feeling will be there. You should do that, baby. No more when you cry. Spirit's calling. Here's the reason why.
People call me rude. I wish we all were nude. From those lyrics from Controversy to the Love Sexy album cover art, y'all know how Purple Brother felt most at home with nudity and continued to showcase that album to album in the artwork. But the invitation here telling his lover to go bare feels like an invitation to strip oneself of any inhibitions, concerns, and past frustrations in order to be fully present in mind, body, and spirit for a righteous and divine love. How can one truly experience the peak of synchronized pleasure, preoccupied with the anchors of the past? Preoccupied with broken hearts, deception, and hatred of a former lover? No. Wash away any pain or any anger from your soul. Wash negative memories from your mind that may be in your hair and come bare with a blank slate, defenses down, and allow your new lover to guide you into ecstasy.
It's no wonder there's a puddle there, holding it in for so long. You know you can let it go. It won't be wrong. It's just you and me, baby. Tonight and forevermore. You should do that, baby. Fuck.
Prince is a modern-day Barnabas Collins. His attire takes cues from a violin with F-holes intricately placed along his cuffs and along his pant legs. The purpose of the violin's F-holes is to amplify sound. His typhoon is tight, cane pointed, pulling her strings until she comes.
Yeah, you can always change, huh?
I don't wanna hear you scream. Come to talk or breathe. Don't cough or sneeze. Oh, just dream, dream, dream. Baby, my tongue's gonna do things that you've never seen.
When I suck you there, I don't want to hear you scream. Don't talk or breathe. Don't cough or sneeze. Just dream. One of the most intriguing verses of the song, Prince suggests that his lover not make a sound, not a cough or a sneeze, but dares her to dream. But what does she visualize? What are her desires? Beyond this realm of intimacy, what does she want to happen in her life? There's been some speculation that the same way that sex can manifest a new life into the world, visualization during intercourse can manifest our deepest desires. And no one manifested more of an amazing life than Prince. He became arguably the greatest musician of all time, wrote some of the most beloved songs, maintained a faithful and solid fan base through his career that still celebrates him after his passing. He created music with and demanded the respect of his musical idols, and traveled the world jamming and throwing amazing parties till dawn, surrounded by the world's most beautiful women of all races and ages. Those are some pretty powerful dreams that he manifested. Perhaps he was giving us a clue on how to be more productive in our sexual journeys by daring to dream our most beautiful dreams in the midst of our most pleasant and joyous moments. Thanks, Prince. As we arrive at the climax of the song, the music takes a turn from the dark, haunting funk that dominates for most of the piece, with the exception of a brief glimpse of the future with descending chromatic major seventh chords, over which Prince was promising to blow his lover's mind and drive her crazy. Now we enter a world of more soulful major chords, a fuller sound with angelic vocals in the entrance of a string section, announcing the arrival into a more ecstatic and harmonious state of mind. Prince's vocal riffs switch from the lower tenor tones he sang previously to the high pitches of his distinct falsetto. Perhaps tapping into his feminine essence to emulate the sound of his love of climaxing.
When I look at my baby, give you a chance to see the future. Won't you try?
The build-up, the swelling of the horns and the trumpet. If you allow your imagination to take you there, the build-up is the release. He's asking at 9 minutes and 25 seconds, did you come? There's a joy, but this joy is no longer physical. It's rooted in becoming one simultaneously. Souls intertwined, floating in space. When I blow that mind, baby, come for the drive. Come. Come leading into space is a continuum of the experience, the post-coital conversation, as they reach another level of ascension. Astral projection is ethereal, imagining himself in her bedroom. You see, I see Come and Space as a two-part song, equally yoked. With every lip flick of the pink flush, the closer we get to the space, while extending an invitation. Don't you want to go? Where the souls go? Where the tears go? Do you want to go? The spirit is calling. If you had a chance to see the future, would you try? The future is now.